Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 16 career mode. We're playing as Manchester United. This is Season 7, Episode 5. This is the last episode of the season. And in today's episode, we have the Champions League final against Valencia. Obviously, a lot of former players from Valencia and also some current players out on loan there. We're going to be recalling Halilovic, who is, 89 overall, roughly. I do believe off the top of my head. I will know in a minute, but I just can't remember. And he is 89, yes, 25 years of age, gone up a +2. And he is the only player that is currently on loan at Valencia. So, we're going to be recalling him and weakening the opposition. You shouldn't be able to recall players unless you're in either the August or January transfer window. I don't know why FIFA 16 allows it, but I'm going to abuse it. Unlike in Football Manager, where you only can recall players if the contract is specifically says it is. And of course, if you're either in August or January. Now guys, if you haven't gone and watched the last episode, you won't know that Cristiano Ronaldo has retired. He picked up a 8-week injury. I think it was some ligament damage, and it has forced him into retirement. 93 overall, 37 years of age, and a regen has spawned. So we're going to be having a sneak peek of his regen, and also if David Silva does retire. Let's just say that. But Valencia have a very interesting side. A really strong centre-back pairing in Laporte, the former Athletic Bilbao man, and they have Rafael Varane, the former Real Madrid. But Kevin De Bruyne makes it 2-1 against his former side. Yes, we did sign him from Valencia after he left Manchester City. He makes it 1-0 just before the 45th minute, and he is going to be the replacement for Ronaldo. Kevin De Bruyne probably scores the goal of the season. Definitely the goal of the Champions League with a venomous volley, makes it 2-0, slapping the Manchester badge with a triple threat substitution just before the 53rd. Look at this amazing ball from Luis Suarez. Plays over the top. Antonio Griezmann not greedy. And Kevin De Bruyne absolutely unleashes this goal past Juan Carlos. Look at that spray and curl away. My favourite goal of the season thus far. It's pretty hard to beat Cristiano Ronaldo's bicycle last season, though, against Chelsea, I think it was. But it was still a crazy goal. Kevin De Bruyne trying to claim his hat-trick. Juan Carlos, the Valencian goalkeeper, puts it wide. Kevin De Bruyne plays in Ozil, whips it into Thomas Muller. Just goes wide of the pack. Varane and Laporte challenging. But we managed to beat Valencia in the Champions League final. And Luke Shaw, the new captain of the club, will be lifting the trophy. His first Champions League trophy as captain. Obviously he's won his 7th consecutive Champions League. Not Bundesliga, Barclays Premier League title and Domestic Cup. We have won our 7th consecutive treble, and I just want to thank each and every one of you for all the fantastic support. If you've left a like, a comment, a favourite, and you've just supported the series on social media links, I really do thank you. I wouldn't be anywhere where I am as a YouTuber without you guys' support, and it's been great. So, now that we have finished Season 7, I'm going to be giving you a sneak preview of Season 8. We're going to be also running through the stats, how the other leagues shaped up around the world, who won La Liga, who won the Bundesliga, but Newcastle finished 2nd, West Brom finished 3rd, so they have Champions League football next season, which is insane. Reading, QPR and West Ham have been relegated, and we've obviously won the treble once again. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see Cristiano Ronaldo's regen next season, along with David Silva's. But here's the squad, a 3-5-2. It's a shame that Ronaldo had to retire because of his injury. I would have liked to use him a lot longer. 93 overall player being lost. But here is the squad report. Matt Hummels has gone a -1. Kevin De Bruyne and David Alaba have gone up a +1. Messi and Suarez have gone down in stats, along with Ramos, Robert Lewandowski, Royce, and Jordi Alba. Aaron Ramsey's gone up a +1. Matteo Darmian going up in stats. David Silva's gone down a -2. What else have we got here? Piera has gone up a +2 as well. Harry Kane has gone up a +2. Patello, obviously Zlatan's region. Memphis Depay and Anthony Martial going up in stats quite nicely as well. So we've smashed our primary and secondary objectives from the board for winning the treble. But here is David Silva, 36 years of age, 82 overall, will be retiring, and his contract will be expiring. So we're having a quick look at the Portuguese players in the Premier League. So Oliver Lopez could be Ronaldo's region. I don't know until we officially end it, but I'm just looking before we end if there's any other players. But he was an 86 in the last episode. That's insane. 21 years of age, 83 overall. It was 86 beforehand, which is insane. So we're currently looking here. This is a nice tip if you're sort of confused between who is the exact region. You're better off looking beforehand before they retire. So we're currently looking at young Spanish players in the Premier League because this is where David Silva will be retiring. So we're looking here. Doesn't look like there's any regens that could fit that criteria at the moment. Most of them have faces, so that obviously makes them null and void. And there's no players with no face in the midfield position. So it looks like... Oh, Ruben here could be a potential candidate to test... there's a couple of players there that could test David Silva's regen. But once we end the season, if there's a new player in there who is really young, maybe 19, 18 years of age, we'll know for a fact that that is David Silva's regen, which should be fun. But Suarez was the 5th top goal scorer, scoring 11 goals this season for us. But it's going to be interesting to see who was the top goal scorer for us in the team sheet. There wasn't really one player that led the line for us. All our goals were evenly spread out around the pitch, which, to be perfectly honest, doesn't bother me. PSG won Ligue 1. Borussia Dortmund won the Bundesliga. Napoli has won the Serie A. Let's see who won the La Liga. Valencia won the La Liga. Real Madrid finished 4th, Barca 2nd, and Atletico Madrid 3rd. So that's a very impressive performance, getting to the Champions League final and losing by a very small margin. Nothing to be ashamed of there. Valencia, I guess under the command of Gary Neville, still at this point, which is fascinating. Maybe they could have won if they managed to keep their player Kevin De Bruyne, who I signed obviously at the start of the season. So here is the sneak preview of Season 8. I will be doing Season 8 of the Manchester United Career Mode, and I can confirm that Ronaldo and Cristiano Ronaldo, that is, and David Silva's region is here, and they weren't the players we were looking at before. So obviously going to be going for the treble as my objectives. So let's have a quick look here now for Portuguese players in the Premier League who are young and were not in this search category last season. However, Oliver Lopez here looks quite nice. However, Ivan here, Quintus, looks like he is Ronaldo's region. 17 years of age. 5'9", he plays for Sunderland, has 87 sprint speed, and this is without a doubt the left midfielder is Cristiano Ronaldo's regen, Ivan Quintus. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skills, 5'9", left foot, medium, 17 years of age, got some alright stats. Obviously not the best weak foot or skill moves, which you can't change, which is disappointing. Let's hope for David Silva's regen will be a little bit more favourable. you could say. So obviously, just double checking that David Silva is not a free agent anywhere or something stupid. No, he has officially been retired. So we're going to be looking for Spanish players in the Barclays Premier League because he retired there. And we're looking for players that were not in that category search from last season. And we do manage to find him. He plays for Watford. His name is John. But there were a couple of potential candidates, regens who were Spanish, which we might need to have a look at, of course. But he plays for Watford. John Gallen Ingo, I think I say his name. But he's a centre midfielder, 17 years of age. John, he's spelled the same way as Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. Jon. He has 3-star weak foot, 3-star skills, can play as a centre mid, a cam, and a right mid. He's 5'11", 17 years of age. He's a little bit taller than David Silva. But it's time to end the episode and Season 7 here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Stay tuned for Season 8 and the first episode of Season 8. So yeah, have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Stay tuned for more content. Goodbye.